A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Madras International Circuit for round 2 of the MRF MMSC fmsci Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024. We've got the first race of the weekend and we are ready to go all out racing right now, right here at the Madras International Circuit. The first race on the chart today is the combined grid in the National Championship. It is the Premier Class, the ITC, the Indian Touring Cars, the Indian Touring Junior Cars, and the Superstock class. 3 classes in the Saloon Car for the National Championship contesting for the 2024 crown. We've got a whole lot of cars here, 18 cars altogether racing for that first place. Stay tuned to catch all the racing action right now. good afternoon. It's 2 on the clock, and we are racing here at the Madras International Circuit for round 2 of the MRF MMSC fmsci Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024. We're live from the start grid for another action-packed race in the National Championship Saloon Car categories. It's a combined grid of the Premier Class ITC, the Indian Touring Cars, the Indian Junior Touring Cars, and the Superstock class. 3 saloon car classes all packed up into one power-packed start grid. 5 minutes to go to race start. The drivers are lined up, ready to go racing. 18 cars on the grid today, all checked in. Final checks done now. It's time to go racing. Once again, an exciting weekend of racing ahead for the second round of the MRF MMSC fmsci Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024. We're back-to-back racing. We kicked off the 2024 season in the Indian National Car Racing Championship last weekend. And now we're back here at the Madras International Circuit going racing. Three minutes board up. It's a cue for everybody to get out of the start grid area, because it's time for lights out. We're going to be having a formation lap, and then it's going to be an 8-lap shootout to the checkered flag. The championship battle is wide open now. We had a fantastic round 1, and round 2 is promising a lot more action, a lot more drama, and we are ready to kick things off for round 2. It's race time here at the Madras International Circuit. And there it is, the green flag waving the start of the formation lap. While the cars are out, you know the drill, we're going to be taking a quick look at the start order. So we're going to be starting off with the Indian Touring Cars. It's competitor number 90, Biren Pitawala from Team N1 Racing. That's in charge of the pole. What a great start for 2024 for Biren Pitawala. He's had a fantastic run so far. He is the championship leader, and this could be an excellent turnout indeed for Team N1 Racing. In P2, Deepak Ravikumar, who's debuting this year in the Indian Touring Cars for Team Performance Racing. In P3, Anand Pitawala, who's the brother to Biren Pitawala, also racing with Team N1 Racing. And in P4, surprisingly, in an interesting turn of events, Ritesh Rai starts from that second row P4. He's going to have to play catch-up with Biren Pitawala. And it's a hotly contested championship crown this year in the Indian Touring Cars class. Up next, we've got the IJTC, the Indian Junior Touring Cars. And starting off from that pole order, P5 in the combined grid is Hatim Shabir. Hatim racing for Team Performance Racing. He clocked in a qualifying time of 154.339. In P2 in the IJTC, P6 in the combined grid is number 86, Srinivas Teja. Also racing for Team Performance Racing with a qualifying time of 155.214. In P3 in the IJTC and P7 in the combined grid is number 19, Yugitalia, racing for Team N1 Racing. In P8 and P4 in the IJTC is number 97, Nikunjwa, who's from Mumbai, racing for Team N1 Racing. Starting off from row 5 in the combined grid, in P9 is Yokeshwaran. In P10 is Hussein Kachwala. In P11, starting off things for the Superstock class, is Angad Mataru, who's racing for the buzzing Hornet Motorsports team. He's in a great place so far in the championship. Can he keep the momentum going? In P2 in the Superstock class and P12 in the combined grade is Justin Singh, who's contesting for that 2024 crown in the Superstock class for Redline Racing. In P13 is Balaprasad racing for DTS Racing. In P14 is Anirudh Arvind on car number 18 racing for Redline Racing. In P15 is Manan Patel. In P16 is Jarshan Anand for DB Motorsports. In P17 is Yash Pawar for Team N1. And for Pura Vida, it's Shiva Ganesh starting from P18, and that's our 18 car grid for race 1 of round 2 of the MRF MMSC fmsci Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024. Yes, you heard it right. We have kicked off the 2024 season and we're already into round 2. The championship battle rages on, and it's time to go racing at the Madras International Circuit. Get ready for an exciting race here. 3.712 kilometers per lap, 8 laps to the checkered flag. It's 2:51 p.m. on the clock. We are ready. 5 seconds to go. Will Ritesh Rai be able to play catch up? We're going to find out soon enough. And it's lights out here at the Madras International Circuit. And it's disaster for the Busing Hornet Motorsports team with Ritesh Rai, their star contender, stalling at the race start. Oh, that's just really unfortunate to see. We're hoping for some fine racing action with Ritesh Rai in the ITC. And look at this in the Superstock class. The battle has begun. Cars are going over the curb at that turn 1. And we are through racing here. In the front row, here it is. Biren Pitawala, the man is unstoppable in 2024. So far, so good. Biren Pitawala, our championship leader, is leading the charge here. Number 90, Biren Pitawala, racing for Team N1 Racing. He qualified on pole with a lap time of 151.047. And Deepak Ravikumar, who started from P2, clocked in a 154.189. So straight off that qualifying pace, Deepak and Anant, in fact, brother to Biren, have about 3 seconds to catch up to Biren. Are we going to see that as the race progresses, or will Deepak be able to recover that time? And look at that. The brothers are making their move. Anand Pitawala gets ahead of his competition here. He gets ahead of Deepak Ravikumar and is putting the pressure to keep Deepak at bay here. Can it be a dream finish? A 1-2 for Team N1 Racing. We're going to find out in the next 7 laps. Stay tuned to catch the racing action. We hope lap 1 is exciting. I promise you, the saloon class is always super fun to watch. And if you're wondering how to differentiate between the 3 classes, it's the number stickers. I hope you've noticed that. So the ITC are sporting the red color number stickers, and they are the ones usually in the front. And then you have the IJTC who are sporting the black color numbers. And then the Superstock class, which is right now in front of our screen with the top guns of the Superstock battling it out. They've got the blue color number stickers. And the other way is also to see more or less the ITC and the IJTC could look similar in terms of modification. But there's a stark difference between the Superstock and both the ITC and the IJTC. And here it is, the action continues. Number 79, Anand Pitawala leading the charge in P2. He's gotten ahead and he's got a good grip on that P2 now. Slight shake up there at that turn 4, going over the curbs, kicking up a little bit of dust there. But that's a heavy car. They've managed to reduce some serious amount of weight. That's what I've heard from the Pitawala brothers, that they're developing this car to see what it can do. Here we are, Deepak Ravikumar now trying to make the move. In terms of lap time, as far as qualifying is concerned, Deepak Ravikumar was a little quicker than Anand Pitawala by about 200th of a second. Has Deepak gotten to go faster? So last time around, Biren Pitwala clocked in a 2:01.296. Anand Pitwala 2:03.316. Deepak Ravikumar a 2:03.657. And look at this. This is the battle for position between the Team N1 Racing boys. Wow, action unfolding. While our race leader Biren Pitwala leads the charge. Anand Pitwala in P2. Deepak Ravikumar trying everything he can. And then you've got the IJTC. It's literally the battle of the teammates here. You've got the front runners, and that's number 86. Srinivas Teja for Team Performance Racing with his teammate right behind. And we know who that is. That's Hatim Shabir in the IJTC, who's hotly contesting for the 2024 crown. And battling for P3 are the Team N1 Racing drivers. That's Nikunjwa and Yugitalia. We're also seeing Yokeshwaran, who's trying to join the fight there from Team Performance Racing. I mean, we're in round 2 and the battle is wide open. There are a lot of points to grab here, a lot of critical, valuable points to kind of set the pace for the championship. One look at this. Number 25 going on the outside. Oh, look. Has Anand Pitwala had car trouble again? Oh, this is disastrous for Anand Pitwala. He's doing so well in that P2. And that's just it. That's probably... I'm not sure if he's getting enough power through to the drivetrain here. It looks like that could be the end of the race for Anand Pitwala from Team N1 Racing, and that is a disastrous end. And hope for Team N1 Racing. They were really hoping for that P1 and P2 dream finish, and brothers finishing first and second. That would have been something special for sure. Biren Pitwala in complete control of this race in P1. Now Deepak Ravikumar securing himself a very, very comfortable P2. And with the likes of Ritesh and Anand Pitwala missing out, it just might be Biren and Deepak that could end up finishing the race. Somehow, we're still seeing Anand Pitwala in the mix here. He's behind Srinivas Teja and Hatim Shabir. Well, there are points in the taking. In the current order, he could still finish third on the podium. That's a big, big win for him. And a big win for points for Team N1 Racing. Now we're driving with number 47, Justin Singh, who's currently chasing down the race leader in the Superstock class, number 99, Angad Mataru. The battle is on. Angad Mataru really unstoppable here from Chandigarh. Buzzing Hornet Motorsports doing a fine job there in the Superstock class. What a commanding control over this race. Angad Mataru doing really well in that Superstock class in the front, with Justin Singh chasing behind. Then we're seeing this action between Balaprasad and Jashan Anand. There we see number 36 versus number 2. That's Jashan Anand for the... Here is the fight for championship between the TPR Racing team. I mean, the IJTC is just so strongly contested. This team in particular, the Performance Racing team, are just phenomenally strong and competitive in this category. And here is Anand Pitwala still finding some life from his car. Kind of battling it out with the IJTC cars here. The action continues in the IJTC. Number 86 versus number 4. Teammates. Both having the same livery. But there's... but mistake this not. They are hotly contesting for the 2024 crown. Anand Pitawala all over in between the cars here. He's trying to get ahead. I think he's found the power back. Looks like the car is finally moving now. He wants to get ahead and see if he can catch some ground. We're halfway through this race. 4 laps to the checkered flag. We're catching the action with number 2 and number 36. Here is the rock star, the 2023 IJTC champion, Deepak Ravikumar. Team N1 Racing in control, in charge of this race. Doing very, very well in that front row. It's currently in P2, holding fort. So far so good in the ITC for Team N1 Racing with Biren Pitawala in the lead. Looks like Anand Pitawala is still not out of the race here. As we can see, he's currently stuck in some traffic between number 86 and number 4, the IJTC cars here. This could also mean it is going to be difficult for number 4, Hatim Shabir, to get ahead now. Can this be the moment for Anand Pitawala to get ahead of the IJTC cars and clear some traffic? Oh no, not yet. Number 86 gets a better line there. Was able to get through the braking corner very well into turn 4 and get a good exit out of that turn 4. And here is our race leader. Such a great day for racing. Ideal conditions. Oh, looks like Anand Pitawala again having some trouble with the car. He's completely backed off there and leaving the IJTC cars back to their battle. Great racing from Deepak Ravikumar. And it's definitely the Indian touring cars. It could be a good turnout. A lot of learning here. As far as lap times are concerned, Deepak Ravikumar currently is a little faster. Deepak Ravikumar currently on the same pace as Biren Pitawala. Looks like Biren Pitawala has maybe taking it a little easy now. He can save some tires here. The battle in the IJTC continues between the teammates. Looks like Yokeshwar, number 6, has managed to get ahead of the Team N1 Racing cars. They've gotten ahead of Nikunjwa and Yugitalia. Here it is, number 99, Buzzin Hornet Motorsports, coming under pressure from number 47, Justin Singh. Angad Mataru here on the lead in that white color Volkswagen Polo. Justin Singh putting pressure there. He's caught up on that gap and he's putting pressure on the race leader. As far as lap times are concerned, Angad was showing a 2:03.644. And he just did his personal best in that earlier lap. We're in the penultimate lap here. Biren Pitawala has been unstoppable so far. Justin Singh in that superstock class was doing a 2:03.471. A little quicker than Angad Mataru. That's where Justin's really been able to close in on that gap. We could expect a couple of moves coming from Justin in the next couple of corners here. It's the right time to do so. Here it is, the man of the hour, number 90, from Team N1 Racing. Piran Pitawala leading the charge there. Very, very comfortable. There is the man in P2. Deepak Ravikumar from Team Performance Racing, looking very comfortable. Great to see the development of the cars this year in the ITC. And with that, we're moving into the last lap of the race. One last lap remaining for the checkered flag, and Piran Pitawala leads the charge in the ITC with Deepak Ravikumar in P2 and Anand in P3. Still somehow, as far as the Indian touring cars grid is concerned, in the IJTC, it's Srinivas Teja, number 86 for Team Performance Racing, that's leading the charge. Atim Shabir, Team Performance Racing in P2. And look at that, number 6, Yokeshwaran, who's also from Team Performance Racing in P3. Could this be a for Team Performance Racing? I mean, they've clearly earned their place at the top in the Indian Junior Touring Cars. What a well day. What a superb day at the office for the Team Performance Racing. That could put 4 podiums to 2 categories for Team Performance Racing. And the moment we've been waiting for, Team N1, number 90, the checkered flag awaits. It's Piran Pitawala taking another win for 2024. And here is number 25, Deepak Ravikumar, taking 2nd place for Team Performance Racing in the Indian Touring Cars. A very well-deserved P2. Now we're coming to the end of the battle for the IJTC. Somehow, number 86 has still kept the flow going, still kept the momentum going, and taking the win for race 1 in round 2. And there's that thumbs up, there's that team spirit. Once the checkered flag is done, they are friends. What a brilliant race in the saloon car category for the national championship. Number 86, Atim Srinivas Teja taking over the win. Atim Shabir in P2, and it's a dream finish for Team Performance Racing with the 3rd place going to Yokeshwaran. Looking at the finish of the Superstock, we're just about to find out. Has Angad Mataru from the Buzzing Hornet Motorsports team done it? Has he continued the momentum from round 1? Yes, he has. Number 99, Angad Mataru, takes the win for the Superstock class. Another one in 2024. Just in sync, just missing out, but has to take some valuable points from P2. Number 47 racing for Redline Racing. And it's Aniruddha Arvind, number 18, that takes 3rd place in the Superstock for Redline Racing. Good finish there for Redline Racing. I'm sure they was hoping for a 1 and 2, but a 2 and 3 is still not bad. Some valuable points in the kitty for the championship battle ahead. And here is our race winner in the ITC, number 90. A well-deserved race win for him and his team, Team N1. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to catch up with our race winners right here at the park for me. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a good race. We had a good practice session in the morning, and we followed it up with a good qualifying session as well. We managed to get pole. We had a good race, a good launch, and then it was pretty much managing the tires, managing the pace. So that's how we enjoyed the race. Thank you so much.
My qualifying was really good. I started from second. I had wonderful start. From the lap one, I had really good pace, and from the second lap, the track temperature was too high, and the tire pressure also it like shooted up. But my car supported well. I'm really happy to stay in the podium. We are still in the R&D. We are still developing the cars, and I really have to thank my team, TPR and Money, for his wonderful job. I have to thank my crewmates. They really worked hard. After Sunday, we just last 3 days we didn't sleep. We are working with the car. Lot more to go. It's just a startup, and we'll come back stronger in upcoming rounds. I have to personally thank Motul India uh, for the sponsor, and they helped us a lot. I thank MRF MMSC and FMSci for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
A very, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to round 2 of the MRF MMSC fmsci Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024. We're ready to go racing. Just got done with the first race of the weekend, and now it's time for race 2. And it's a super exciting class. This is the premier class in the open wheel category. It's the MRF Formula 2000 and the Formula 1600 category, race 1. And we have an action-packed race coming up just for you. The cars have lined up. It's a 7-car grid. Both categories combined in the same grid, going head-to-head for another action-packed race. It's going to be an 8-lap race to the checkered flag. So stay tuned to catch all the racing action right now. With the wave of the green flag, the formation lap begins. Are you ready to watch an 8-lap race of absolute brilliant racing action? that these young blokes are ready to put out for us. The championship fight is on in the MRF Formula 2000 and the Formula 1600. Right now it's race 1 of round 2. Let's take a quick look at a start order as our cars are out on their formation lap before the start of this 8-lap race. In the Formula 2000, it's Jaden Rahman who's been unstoppable from and who's been carrying an immense pace, who's been in great form for 2024. Really, the championship leader for a reason. It's Jaden Rahman that's leading the charge from pole with a lap time of 1:32.394. In P2 is Chetan Surneni, who's the closest contender for the championship battle on car number 6. And P3, youngster debuting in the Formula 2000 straight off from karting, the 17-year-old Tarun Mutaya on car number 80. It's going to be his first season and a learning season. And that's the grid order for the MRF Formula 2000. In the Formula 1600, it's Abhayam, car number 45, who's been unstoppable in round 1. Can he repeat the magic? Can he repeat that brilliant, thrilling racing showdown from round 1 and continue the charge in the championship? In P2 is Raj Bakru, car number 60 on P. And in P3, Manut Kumaran on car number 46. And in P4 is Zahan Komisarit for the Formula 1600. Overall 7 cars on the grid. And it's time to go racing. Welcome everybody to round 2 of the MRF MMSC fmsci Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024. The cars are all lined up. And it's showtime here at the Madras International Circuit. 3.712 kilometers, a single lap, 8 laps to the checkered flag. And that gap in between shows the difference. Splits the group and it's lights out. Oh, number 80 having a tough start there. Somehow, yeah, wasn't able to get that car to go moving and it couldn't get it into gear, and that means Tarun Mutaya is at the back of the grid. He's got to work his way through the traffic now and catch up to Jaden and Chetan Surneni. In the front, Jaden Rahman not wasting any time, bringing the experience here of having great race starts. And he's flying away to glory. Chetan Surneni currently trailing behind in P2, trying to close in that gap as quickly as possible early on in this lap. But can he do it? It's Chetan Surneni's debut season as well. He's moved up from the Formula 1600 class. Was the champion last year. And now he stepped up into the big shoes, the MRF Formula 2000 car. It's a way different car. So for both Tarun and Chetan Surneni, this season is going to be about getting the hang of that car, getting the pace up of that car. And for Tarun especially, that's going to be a really daunting task. I mean, he's come straight from the karting circuits into the MRF Formula 2000. Usually you move up into the FLGB 1300 class and then you move into the Formula 1600 and then the Formula 2000. But he skipped a few steps and he's like, I'm not wasting any time. I want to be the best of the lot. And he goes into the MRF Formula 2000 straight away. We're through the end of lap 1. Jaden Rahman really putting away some fine racing laps here. He's clocked in the quickest with a 1:37.444. And he is the quickest through all 3 sectors. Chetan Surneni in P2, he's clocked in a 1:38.956. And at the end of lap 1, there was a 2.5 second difference. There was a 2.5 second lead that Jaden Rahman had ahead of Chetan Surneni. Tarun Mutaya now, you can see him in the screen. He's catching up to the Formula 1600 cars. What a brilliant drive from Chetan Raman here. He's again clocked in the quickest sector 1, the quickest sector 2. Can it be another quickest sector 3? He's really strong and he's in incredible form. He's got the pace for the 2024 championship battle. He is the man to beat. He is our championship leader. And Chetan Srineni really pick up that learning curve and start battling it out with the Chetan Raman here. Current lead that Chetan has over Chetan is about 4.5 seconds. That's through the second lap. That's an incredible show of pace here for Chetan Raman. But commendable effort and pace from Chetan Srineni here. As he understands the car more, as he understands the setup more, as he learns more about the machine he's sitting in, he's going to get faster. He did a fantastic job in 2023 in the Formula 1600 class. Here we see Tarun Mutaya now catching in on Mohit Kumar in the Formula 1600. In the Formula 1600, ABM unstoppable as ever. Number 45 leading the charge. Raj Bakru in P2 and Zan Komisarit has done a great job. He's moved up from the back of the pack now into podium contention in P3. Here is number 80 now getting ahead of Mohit Kumaran. He wants to catch up with Chetan Srineni. Can he do that? At the end of this lap, he will have 5 laps remaining to the checkered flag. And here is number 45, the race leader in the Formula 1600, who is in great form for 2024. And in line, he's had a clean sweep so far. He's in line to take that 2024 crown. I mean, what a fantabulous start to 2024. We're seeing some action pick up in the Formula 1600. With Zan Komisarit now coming under pressure from Mohit Kumaran there. We did see some wheel lock up earlier on in that turn. Both cars holding steady now in their positions. Can Mohit Kumaran close in on that gap? He will need to really close in on that gap to get ahead of Zan Komisarit. And Zan coming from Salunka Racing, he knows how to defend. And it's going to be a hard task to get ahead of Zan here. And with that, our race leader crosses the start-finish line for another time, making it the halfway point of this race. Chetan Raman is clocking another fastest lap time of a 1:32.905. And that's his personal best so far through this race. So, I mean, he's got a comfortable 6.5 second lead over Chetan Srineni at this point. And he's still pushing that car. He's trying to figure a faster lap time. He's currently just a half a second shy of his qualifying time. Chetan Srineni there, clocking in a 1:34.281. His qualifying time was a 1:33.618. He's still got but a little over half a second to cover up to really bring in that pace. But both Chetan and Chetan now having a race with themselves, a race of their own. And here is Tarun Mutaya clearing the field one by one. He now gets ahead of Raj Bakru there. He's P3 in the Formula 2000 grid, and in the overall grid is currently P4. After that stalled start, he couldn't get the car to get on the gear. Here is our race leader, number 5, Jaden Rahman, a 132.692. Jaden's definitely having a race with himself at this point. Lap after lap, he's getting faster. This is valuable race time and valuable lap time for Tarun Muthaiya, considering his first exposure, his first debut in the Formula 2000. Every single lap, critical info. Understanding that car, understanding the setup, understanding more about the MRF Formula 2000 class. And in the Formula 1600, BM is unstoppable. He's got a mammoth lead ahead of his competition, Raj Bakru and Zan Komisarov. Both in the Formula 2, the top speed clock so far in the speed at the speed trap is about 199 kilometers per hour. And that's just at that mark. What you see in the screen, that's where the speed trap is. And at that mark, Chetan Surineni and Jaden Rahman clocked in just before they kick in their braking marker. It's 199 kilometers per hour. And in the Formula 1600, ABM clocked in a 177 kilometer per hour reading at the speed trap there, just before turn 4. In fact, Raj Bakru, who's currently P2, had managed to clock in a 178 at that speed trap. Tarun Muthaiya here closing in on the race leader in the Formula 1600. Looks like Tarun has now cleared up him. He gets ahead. And Tarun now looking to do everything he can to close in on the gap. That gap as much as he can. Here we drive with number 45, ABM, the current championship leader in the 2024 season. And with that, Jaden Rahman just crosses the start-finish line to enter the final lap of this race. Here is number 5, race leader in the Formula 2000. Chetan Surineni, car number 6 in P2. Chetan Surineni still trying to find that rhythm. He's a little slower in that earlier lap. So was Jaden Rahman. Looks like both cars ready to take it a little easy. And in that final lap, they've got one hand on their podium finish. Valuable points in the mix, and you don't want unnecessary. For our top runners in both the MRF Formula 2000 and the Formula 16. Final lap to the checkered flag. In fact, we are number 5. What a job well done. He has been in absolute form. It's a great season for season start for Jaden Rahman. Round 2, race 1. Can he clock in another win? Well, the checkered flag waves, and yes, he does. It's another win for Jaden Rahman in 2024. And he stretches his lead in the championship standings. What a great start to round 2. Here is number 6, Chetan Surineni, securing Another P2 for 2024. The order remains. And in the third place for race 1 of round 2, Tarun Mathia, number 80. The checkered flag waits. He's in that last sector. Couple more corners remaining. Tarun Mathia to take third place in the podium finish. Here is number 80, Tarun Mathia, crossing the finish line in P3 for the MRF Formula 2000. In the Formula 1600, number 45 makes it a clean sweep so far. It's another win for 2024. AM in the Formula 1600 takes another win. The clean sweep continues. What a job well done. Number 60, Raj Bakru taking P2. It's another podium finish for Raj Bakru here. And in P3, number 19, Zahan Komisarit settles for the top 3 of the podium finish in the MRF Formula 1600. Monit Kumaran finishes for some valuable points in the championship standing. Stay tuned, folks. That's the end of race day here at the Madras International Circuit for round 2 of the MRF MMSC fmsci Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024. We've got a whole day of racing left tomorrow, so make sure you're tuned in bright and early. We start off from the morning and go all the way to the evening with all the action-packed races. So be right here, catch all the racing action. And now let's go hear it from our race winners. This is your commentator, Vivek Abraham, signing off for today. I'll see you all tomorrow, bright and early. Cheers, guys. Drive safe, ride safe. Check, check, check.
Check, check, check.
Yeah, the race was a pretty interesting race. There was a lot to manage, but yeah, we had a good start. Got away and kept my position and was ahead of Chetan. And after that, I was just putting in the strong laps, the strong times, and yeah, it was nice. Tricky conditions. Don't know how to feel about the track. Wasn't the same like it was in the morning, and yeah, the drop off of the tires as well. But yeah, we managed it. Had fun, and yeah, happy with another race win. So thank you for Jay again, and thank God for his blessings.
Yeah, so the race was okay. Had a very bad start. Very disappointed in myself for this race. Hope I was able to close the gap between me and Jaden throughout the race. Kept it consistent, so happy about that. Looking forward to the next two races. Let's see where we can pick up. Thank you.
I messed up the start, but other than that, it was good. My pace was good, but I can improve much more, especially the start. But it's been really nice to experience, especially with the mechanic. Thanks to my mechanic, I'm learning more and more about the car. Other than that, it's good. Yeah.
It was a good start. There was my teammates were behind me into turn four, and I had to defend at the start, like two corners. Then I just kept my head down, kept pushing, uh, got consistent lap times in, created a gap, and just you know calmed down for a bit for the last two laps. Uh, there just saw the checkered flag and I was happy. Uh, Thank you.
It was a good race. I think we're lacking a bit of pace still for P1, but solid progress from last weekend. We're much closer to the leaders, and we managed a P2 finish, so I'm quite happy with that. I was quite close to him in the start, but then the gap just sort of pulled away, and after that, we just held P2. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a poor day. in totality. Started badly with practice, then again with qualifying. Started last in the race, and then made it up to P3, and yeah, kept it in P3, brought the car back. Yeah, glad at least I got some silver lining on it. Thank you.